That's better. Much, much better. We'll have face cam, we'll have Minecraft, and yeah. Anyway, let's start off with the basics. My name is Average Joe. Well, my name is Jeremiah, but my nickname is my YouTuber name is Average Joe. But yes, we're going to start playing some Minecraft, but we are in the void. So we are in Skyblock Infinity Skyblock version something. I'll recall that in a bit. But anyway, as you can see, we are on a small 9 by 9 block of dirt. We have a little bit of lava. We have a little bit of water. We have a bunch of bone meal to grow stuff. And some tree saplings. That's it. But what I'm here to demonstrate is automation. Automation for dummies, like me. Now, if I can figure some of this out, I'm going to lay it down for you guys the way I figured it out, by experimentation. But a lot of this, if you can set up a whole slew of these guys here, you can have yourself a pretty big factory that'll generate all kinds of stuff automatically. The only problem is constant power source. Now, I found a couple of ways to deal with that, but you have to go through this mod to that mod to this mod to that mod to this mod to that mod, about like 20 tiers worth of work. Now, we're going to skip all that because not enough not enough items mod gives us the instant capability. If I set it up right. No, not world. I need the other one. Yeah. Oh, it needs to be world? Maybe it needs to be world. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I have save files. Do I have? Oh, goody. It's not set up though, but I has it. J. Let's set up the night vision for you to go there. But there we go. Now, what I just did here is I had a whole bunch of stuff that I was using. I have an extra set of machine muse modular power suits, which is an essential thing when you're in the void. Because if you fall off, you go wee doink. See, I am now stable. I can go down. What is that? Oh, magic. We'll need that later. But anyway, that'll be in another video. I'm essentially going to create a whole slew of videos. Yeah, if I could word it right, that'd be even better. What I am planning to do is show you automation. But we want to start out from I'm not going to show you how to get from the short, because the short of the if I'm gonna speak well, I need to say things right. Anyway, I'm going to show you automation, but I'm going to let you figure out how to get to the machine bits, because you're going to need to get a lot of things, like blocks of steel, but it'll require you to get steel ingots, or how do you get steel, which is you require a blast furnace, which requires blocks of iron and stuff. And iron comes from iron ore, but that'll become a thing for later. Now, this has a whole slew of mods. We're going to bounce between the mods to make them coexist, make them coexist together by using this mod to make that mod to make this mod to make that mod. So, without further ado, I'm going to use one of my favorite items. Laboratory blocks. I has it right here. Alright, do I has... I don't want that. Oh yes, and not enough items has a cheat mode where you can have unlimited of one item. We're not going to do that, so goodbye. I don't need those yet. Although I probably should set up an ME network, because that'll give... I had that in my pocket and I wasn't getting radiation burn from it. Wow. Where is plutonium? Yeah, there we go. This is an industrial craft item. However, that being said, I put that in my pocket and you notice I just got radiation burned. That'll last for... Holy shnikey, that's for 4 minutes. Okay, well, fortunately, the machine use power suit, when it's fully modified, has enough power in it. I don't need 2 of these. Has enough power in it to make you survive radiation damage. However, you have to constantly get hit by the power. And if you notice in this visual bit, you're also seeing the force shield activating every time I get hit with radiation. And this will be my countdowner time. And yeah, industrial craft has nuclear power. Nuclear power is a little hard to figure out. But Direwolf 20 showed me a couple of different little tricks that I'm going to employ if I remember how to do it right. But I'm going to employ that because I need some of this plutonium, but it requires a bunch of steps to make. I need plutonium, which uses a compressor from tiny plutonium, which you have to create this thermal centrifuge, which you have to get the fuel rods from the nuclear power plant. Generating MOX is just as evil. Wait, you have to do MOX fuel to get plutonium? Oh yeah? I did not know that. So how do we make MOX? MOX fuel rod. No, I don't want to... There we go. I need nuclear fuel. Wait, what? How do you get plutonium if you need uranium? Tiny plutonium. Depleted MOX rods. Ah, from the depleted uranium rods. That takes some time because the nuclear setup is a bit troubling. But yeah, anyway, as you noticed as I was just bouncing through these, feel free to pause at any given time on these videos because I'm showing you a little bit of the recipe scheme that goes with it, because sometimes I have to figure out which to which will actually make what I'm looking for. Now, I'm going to be cheating and grabbing the actual end result, but if you'll hit the pause button occasionally on my videos here, you'll be able to follow through on what is necessary, and occasionally I'll even build it. But first we're going to start with some automation, so we'll have some machineries running. And we'll have the availability of some of these higher level things. So first off, let's start with one of my favorite items from Tinker's Construct. Clear glass. Lots and lots of it. Am I flying? Yes, I'm flying. Good. So let's put a power source way down at the bottom of the world. We'll interlink it together. Now, feel free to talk in the comments about how which different power wires is the best and why, because I'm going to use a specific kind. It's not the best, but I know that it's functional and it won't blow up on me, because some of the wiring types for RF power, which is what I'm going to be using a lot of, will be this is pretty far down here. Where am I? Let me hit F3 here to find out. I'm only Y4, so I need to Y0. Okay, good. Anyway, but yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments of a stable... There's our building limit right there. This is the bottom of the world. And if it was daytime, you'd be able to see it a little bit more clear. But first, we're also going to go as high as we can, so I'm going to turn off my jets and do it the old-fashioned way. Up, up, into the air we go, because we're going to go both high and low. As high as we can. Because I want a sky base. True sky base. This is sky block. So we're going to go true sky base. So up, up, and away we go. While I'm getting burned up by radiation. But thankfully, my power suit is holding on. It will be for quite some time. See, that's what you get when you mess with nuclear power. You get radiated. Yeah. I hear you, radiation. Are we at the sky level yet? Oh, we're above the sky. Good. That's where I like to be. It's right above those clouds. And yes, we can go into Galactic Craft's planets. I've never been there in this mode because this is not only void, but it's also hardcore mode, which means that there's my building limit. We're at 253Y, aren't we? Wait, what? Oh, okay. We need to be at 253, 256 K up. So we'll have all this useless information on the screen for a little bit and continue growing up. There is a few worlds that we can go into, like the Nether and probably a couple others that will eventually poke our nose in. But if memory serves me right, it's just like the Void. You have to generate your world for you. You can't just poke your nose in a world and expect it to generate for you. Because this is in hardcore mode and this is in the Void. So nothing is generated unless you put it there. Which is kind of fun in a way, because that way you can have a thing that me and my brother made, which was one side of the world is mine, which is all mechanical goodies. There we go, 253. Okay, anyway, shwee! And glider mode. Anyway, don't need that here. I just wanted to build a pillar of glass so I could see where the maximum building limit was. Oh yeah, I need to also turn that on, which is turn magnet on. There we go. Now I can go wee, and it'll suck it right back up. Wee. Ta-da. Anyway, my brain just skipped a cog. So I'm gonna go about. Oh, my mini map is not installed. Poopy. So I can't tell how far away I'm going from start mode. I'm just gonna leave that start base right there. Actually, I could. I'm gonna put some lights on this to make it a little bit more visible. So I'm gonna use one of my favorite lights and then test it to see if it'll work. Inverted lights. These are one of the really coolest lights I've ever seen in Minecraft. They're really, really bright, as you can see. They give lovely light. However, it's hard to cover that light up, because when you cover them, you get this lovely light effect here. See? Now you see this white line right here on the ground, which is kind of cool. But I don't need that. At least not right now. So I'm wanting the light. This will be start mode, and we'll just build around it. And we're almost to the end of this video, so this is our starting point. We'll work our way from here. And the next time I will have another mod put back into my mod collection, which is Ray's Minimap, which means over there on the screen, I'll have a little circle that should show coordinates, which will be really, really good. But for now, if you like what you saw, hit that like button. It'll help me out a lot. If you like it even better, hit that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments what you might want me to build, and I might just build it for you. I will do my best to listen to all the comments, because in some of my other videos, it's great commentary. Anyway, talk to you later, and TTFN for now. Average Joe signing off.